Hey, this is Scott. Welcome to the Daily Push. Boy, I don't know if you've heard lately, but it seems like every time I turn on the TV, there is heated language that's getting thrown around. Well, it seems like there's a lot of people saying things that are passionate, heated, and even offensive. I know that years ago when I was kind of first learning how to teach and talk in public, I know I was instructed, and I have in turn instructed many others that I've tried to work with, hey, just stay away from hot, toxic words. They're just more trouble than they're worth. That's a lesson that the Apostle Paul never got. And you know what? I'm thankful that he didn't. The Apostle Paul was constantly using language that was very strong because he had some strong points to make. For example, throughout his letters, he talked about something very specific that we need to do with our old, selfish, and sinful patterns of behavior that were ingrained in us before we came to know Jesus. He said that we have to kill off those methods. He literally talked about using capital punishment on our sin nature. He said, we die to sin. How can we live in it any longer? If you can't get a more passionate word than die, I don't know what it might possibly be. We've been talking about Judas a little bit this week. And I talked last time about how Judas, despite the fact we remember him as being a really bad guy, he probably had a lot of similar patterns to the way many of us live our lives today. The real problem for Judas was when he turned to live a life that was pursuing Jesus Christ, he did not take Paul's lesson to account. He did not kill off the old selfish ways, the things that dominated his life beforehand, the kinds of things that he said are important to me. Things like what other people think, the pursuit of stuff in order for fulfillment. When the going got tough later on in his life, in his pursuit of Christ, because he hadn't killed off those old voices, when they got loud in his ear, he turned back to them. And those things, they took over. It's an important lesson for us to remember in our lives, we really need to make sure that the old stuff that was crucial to us and important to us, that didn't reflect Jesus, that those things are dead, that those things are gone, that we've killed them off in our lives so that when the going gets tough for us, we don't turn back to them. That's your daily push for September 11th, 2009. You've been pushed. I'll see you next time.